Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you today. Only show of the day. I got a lot to still get into. One show today. I don't know, maybe two shows tomorrow. Let's just see how that goes. Possibly two shows tomorrow. Probably two shows tomorrow. But one show today. Gonna get into everything for you guys. Looking forward to it. Gonna be a good show. Gonna get that Raymond Ford Abraham Nova video out today. I'm watching the tape. I'm really, honestly, I am not impressed with either fighter. I really am not impressed with either fighter. And Ford's gonna win the fight. Don't get me wrong. Ford's gonna win, especially with the news that I'm hearing out of Nova's camp. It's not real good. It is. It's not real good news at all. I'm just, I'm not super impressed. I'm certainly not super impressed with anything that I'm seeing with Ford. He's fast, and that's basically it. He's defensively. Well, we'll get into all that, guys. We'll get into all that, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all forms of social media: 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. Follow me all on social media, guys. Do join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month get you all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. $5 a month to get you the lock of the week. It gets you Ask the Bookie anything. It gets you the requested video. It gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, we get you live betting, the updated props. We get you all the best perks for just $5 a month. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. So make sure to join the Patreon now. Link is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. It's also in that little ticker below. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. I'm having issues pulling it up here today. That's carnivalbar.com. The Carnival Bar, it's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket, the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. Shout out to you guys. Decent week, decent comeback. We got a lot to get into. I want to let you guys know the Ergovitz Adelaide video is live. That is very much live. You guys can go check that out. That is up there. That is live. So make sure to check that out as well. Tonight, I'm going to drop the Ford video. You're going to have the Ford video out as well. You'll have the Ford video. And then after that, we're going to take a look at the schedule, see what video you guys want me to do next. But we're going to get into all of it. It's still only Monday. It's Monday. I got a lot done for this week. We got Maloney. We got Artez. We got the big Nick Ball, Sam Goodman card, which we broke down. I've already got a lot. We got a lot done this week. And it's like I said, it's just Monday. It's literally just Monday. So that's all good news. It's a lot to get into. Guys, any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, please let me know. This will be the only show of the day. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one. I'll go on a little longer if y'all want me to. I'll go on 40, 45 minutes, what have you. But appreciate everyone being in on the show today. All right, let's get into it. There's not a lot of you guys here today. Where is everybody? Yo, evening. Hope you're well. You and Ego Boxing are my go-to witches. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, John B. I certainly appreciate the support. You guys have been tremendous. You guys are outstanding. You guys help me grow every month, even if that's not indicative of the amount of y'all in the chat today. But you guys truly are the best. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Consider hooking me up with a tip via PayPal, tip via Cash App, or the super chats. Always appreciated. What's good, DJ Green? What's good, my dude? It's good to have everybody here. All right, let's get into it. Now, I want to pull this up real quick. Gary, would you watch my opponent's fight and tell me what weaknesses you see. You've covered up me on his fights earlier. Yeah, let me read this again. I'm sorry, Mike. Gary, would you watch my opponent's fight? Sure, I'll watch his fight and tell me what weaknesses you see. You've covered up me of his fights earlier on your channel. Yeah, who's your Mike? Who's your opponent? Let me know. Of course. Absolutely. I would love to. What is his name? Who is your opponent? Yeah, I 100% will watch this. Give me his name. If you got tape, I'll 100% watch it. All right, let's get into today's show. All right. All right, it's good to have everybody here today. All right, we got a bit to get into today. Ergovich and Adelaide is the heavyweight fight. The video on this live, I wanted to like Adelaide. I looked at the odds. I really like the odds. I was like, yeah, Adelaide's not that bad. I watched the tape on him. Yeah, he's that bad. He really is that bad. I wanted to give him love and support too. I wanted to root for him. I really did. I wanted to say I got upset for you guys. I got something for you guys. I got nothing for you. Adelaide's not going to win this fight. He's probably going to get stopped. I think this is a fairly easy fight for Ergovich, honestly. I think Ergovich probably gets the stoppage. I don't have a knockdown prop on this yet, but I wanted to check to see if anyone. There's got to be props on it somewhere. On Ergovich by stoppage. Ergovich wins by TKO. I'm seeing is around plus 130. I'm seeing plus 130, plus 138, and plus 123. If you're getting plus money on Ergovich by stoppage, I think that's a pretty good bet. You know, the odds on Ergovich on the money line are minus 600. They're not terrible, but they're not great. I think it's a decent bet to put in your parlay. Unibet has him at minus 480. That's a pretty good bet. I get you a little better odds there. FanDuel has him at minus 800. That's super wide. I can't see Ergovich losing to Adelaide. Adelaide doesn't let his hands go. He's got a lot of athletic ability. He's not good at this. Like he won't let his hands go. He gets wild. He's just a low IQ fighter. I'm just not a fan of David Adelaide. I don't think there's very much he does well. So, guys, if you have not joined the Patreon, join now. The lock of the week is that I've already released one lock of the week. In addition to that, we're going to have at least one more, probably two more. I'm going to try to get you guys 3 locks this week. It's a big week. I've locked in already. So I do want to put that guys out there for you. If you have not joined the Patreon, do that now. Get the lock. I want you guys to lock in at these odds because I do think the pricing on this could get worse. And look, time is money. Money is time. Time is pricing because once the odds shift, that's going to shift how much money you make. And I don't think the lock is going to get more favorable. If it did, I would have waited on it, but I locked it in right away. And I usually wait until the day before to lock it in to see if the price changes, if I get better pricing. I'm not doing that. I like this parlay. I think it's easy. I think it's a safe lock. I would lock this in. I would definitely lock this in. I've got this before. What's good, goat? Oh, I know Mason Cartwright. I know Mason Cartwright. Yeah, I'll watch some tape on Mason Cartwright for you. 100%. 100%. I'll watch. I know Mason Cartwright. I've seen a bunch of Mason Cartwright's fights. Fighting Tyler Christopher on the 6th. Is this you? Are you Tyler Christopher from Bermuda originally? Now out of Birmingham, West Midlands, UK. Let me get through some of these. What's good, goat? I put Hayota in a bunch of parlays, got him at minus 2,500. but it's free money in my. I got Hayota in a bunch of parlays. Got him at minus 2,500. Yeah, it's safe. I mean, you got to bet 2,500 to win $100. So the odds aren't great. You know, it's a lock and it's paid like that. But yeah, I think that's safe. I think you can absolutely add that in, 100%. Well, and now analyze fighters with your expertise, Gary. I look for a lot of things. I try to watch it 3 times. I try to watch the fight just once. Like I'm watching it like a judge. I'm just taking it in. Then I'll watch to see what the fighter is doing offensively, how he's on the attack, and then I'll watch him to see how he handles himself defensively. I don't have to actually watch the complete fight for 3 times, but I'm seeing how he reacts. I'm seeing his timing. I'm counting seconds. What does he do? Is he predictable? How predictable is he in the approach? What's he doing? Does he leave himself open? Is he easy to time? I'm looking for how's his feet? How's his feet getting crossed up? I'm looking for a lot of things. Also, do you think Sugar should be avoided? Sugar's a bastard, man. I think Sugar should be avoided like the devil. I really do. I would avoid Sugar at all costs, LP. Yes. Oh, okay. All right. Tyler Christopher. It's good to have you. It's good to have you aboard. Tyler Christopher. Super welterweight, 145-pounder, 10-0. Fighting Mason Cartwright. Have I seen this? Have I seen you fight before? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Mason Cartwright. I'll break him down. I'll try to get to it tonight. 100%. Absolutely. I got a lot of time the next 2 days, so I'm going to spend a lot of time on this. All right. I'll absolutely. I really like Sugar Nunez. Are you talking about Sugar Nunez? What Nunez are we chit chatting about? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Maloney versus Cortez and Bull versus Goodman. All right, so I definitely like Arhi Cortez. I think Arhi Cortez wins. I think Maloney is shot. I really do. I think Maloney, he's 34 now. I think he's obviously seen better days. I think he's seen much better days. I don't think he's even the same fighter that lost wide to Josh Franco in their third fight. That was 4 years ago. I think he's not aged well at all since then. And when you look at it today, he has not looked good in a while. I don't know if Cortez is going to stop him, but I think the odds are good enough. Like, what are the odds on this? If you got Pro Box odds, he's at minus 150. According to FanDuel, he's at minus 150. I think the odds are good enough. You just bet Cortez on the money line. I definitely like Arhi Cortez in this fight for sure. I would take Cortez. I think this is close to a lock too. I'm very confident with Cortez. I'll send you my most recent fight so you can have the footage on me. I appreciate that. It's like, thank you, Tyler. Thank you. Oh yeah, Sugar Nunez. I'm a Sugar Nunez. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Sugar Nunez for sure, 100%. Hang on. Is he anything coming up? Is he just? Oh, he fights on the 6th. That's right. He fights Christopher Diaz on the 6th. Didn't he just fight? I guess that was May 28th. That was over 2 months ago, right? All right. All right. I know he can be a little unpredictable sometimes. What's up? PJ Cortez screams a great bet at 165, but needs more betting sites to open up lines. Bull versus Goodman. Bull versus Goodman. This is I like the over. I love the over on this. I absolutely think this goes over. I absolutely think it goes distance. We talked about this pretty in depth yesterday. But I don't think Bull is as big a hitter as he's advertised. He comes in, he puts on a lot of pressure, he applies a lot of pressure. He does that very, very well. He applies a ton of pressure. But when I look at him, he doesn't really have one punch power. He doesn't really use his, so he's not going to knock him out all of a sudden. It's going to have to be sustained. Goodman's a good fighter. Goodman's got excellent feet. He maintains range. It controls the ring very well with his jab. He can keep you at the end of his punches. So now this fight comes down to this. Can Ball consistently get on the inside of Goodman and make him pay? Can Goodman consistently keep Ball at the end of his shots and not let him inside? That's what the fight's going to come down to, right? And if I had to guess, and it's going to be a mix of both. Like, Ball's not going to be stuck outside the whole fight. He's going to have moments where he gets inside. And Ball is going to have moments where he controls the ring and keeps Ball at bay, because Ball does not use his jab enough to get on the inside, right? He tries to bull his way in sometimes. He does get lungy. You can see he does get frustrated. If you can keep him at the end of his shot, just keep him there. I'm quite shocked about was Manu finishing. But so I'm sorry. I'm losing my. I think Goodman. My answer is I think Goodman ekes out this decision. I think it's a very close fight. I love the over. I love the fight to go the distance. I think those are the bets. I would take the fight to go over, and I would take Goodman by decision. Goodman by decision is paying plus 500, plus 600. I would look at those bets. I would look at if you want something safe, take the over. If you want to roll the dice a little bit, and I said this the other day. We took a poll, and it was like 2/3, 1/3 in favor of Ball, but a lot of you guys did pick Goodman to win that fight. A chunk of you guys, a sizable minority, 30% of people or so picked Goodman to win that fight. And it's a great fight. It's a very close fight. It's a very, very competitive fight. It's a very, very even fight. I just, when you're scoring a fight, the clean, longer shots that Goodman is scoring, and think of Fulton versus Figueroa 1. The shots at long distance or cleaner, they resonate more with the judges. It's easier to see that than the work they're doing inside. So to me, this is going to be a very close fight. You could get a hometown decision for Ball. That's on the table. But I think at plus 500, to me, those odds are wild. I would take Goodman. If I had to pick how I think this fight goes, I would say Goodman by decision. But it's very, very close. It is a true 50-50-ish kind of fight where I would lean 55-45 in favor of Goodman. And those odds, if Goodman wins, he's going to win by decision. You guys talked about if there's a headbutt or a stoppage for a cut, it's still going to the scorecards, assuming that it's an accidental foul, which you guys talk about, Ball being a dirty fighter, which, I get it. Ball's a dirty fighter. If it does go to the scorecard because of a foul, it's still Goodman by decision, right? That you would then lose the over, depending on when it happened. But, Goodman could so win a decision. I think so. That's kind of where I'm leaning. What up, Jab? Good to have you here. Jab, you guys are coming in slowly but surely. Great. I appreciate that, Carlos. I love Nick Ball, by the way, one of the funnest guys out there. I agree. As far as a fun fighter, like my all-time favorite fighter is Arturo Gatti. My youngest son is named after Gatti. His middle name is Gatti. I love Gatti. But is he the best fighter? No. And that's kind of like Nick Ball is a tremendous fighter. He should have a big fan base. He should have a big following. I hope he makes millions of dollars. And he's a good fighter. He's a good champion. But I think Nick Ball, because of this Ford fight, is getting a little overrated. Then I go watch the tape on Ford, and I'm really, really not impressed with Ford at all. So, Ford is good. He's fast. But outside of fast, he's pretty basic. He does not have any power. I don't care what you guys say. He does not have any power. I am not a fan of Ford as far as his skill set. He's got some fundamental. He's fundamentally sound. He's fast. He's predictable. He doesn't go to the body. It's just he doesn't like pressure. He may or may not have a little bitch in him. Like I thought he had a little bitch in him, but in the Ball fight, he really stood and fought. He did. He earned a lot of respect with that fight. But I still think there may be to some degree, some bitch in Raymond Ford. There might be. And what do you guys think of this? We do a poll on that. Should I ask? Is there just a little bit, just a smidgen of bitch in Raymond Ford? Goodman and Ball styles are kind of similar. Goodman isn't the boxing mover that it seems. He likes to be at range. He's not moving on the back foot like Billy Joe Saunders or Caleb Plant, but he's off the bat. He's got to have him at the end of his shots, right? He's got to maintain that distance, maintain that range. Any early insight on the Eubank versus Ben rematch? Boy, I thought Eubank was going to wash him in the first fight, and it was really, really good. I didn't think Eubank won. I know there was some controversy. I didn't think so. I thought Eubank won clearly, but that was a really, really good fight. I expect the second fight to be really good. I'm going to go with Eubank in the second fight. But let me. I haven't even started to dive into the tape on that yet. I will get to it. DJ Green. I haven't seen any bits from Ford or anything in the ring to make me think that. Okay. The Raymond Ford fight. The Raymond Ford fight. The Eddie Vasquez fight. All right. There's just a bunch of There's just a bunch of fights where it's like, come on, step on the gas, kid. And the pressure. Yeah, you're right. The Otabek fight, he rallied late. He summoned it. All right, you know what? I may be going a little hard on him right now. He might not have any bitch in him. You know what? You might be right. You might be right. I don't know. I just get that feeling from him. Like, volume gets him to shell up. He doesn't like volume, but that doesn't make him a bitch. He might not just be good at handling volume. Volume, if you put pressure on him, he shells up. He does not let go. He doesn't really punch with you, but it might just be a skill set that he doesn't have. I mean, he's not a perfect fighter. I think we can all acknowledge that. I don't know. If you can get in on him and you can make his the Aaron Perez fight, I guess that's 4 years ago. Maybe I'm just being too hard on him. Even early in his career, I guess all these fights, when he fought Tony Lopez in San Antonio, I kind of yeah, this guy ain't about that. This guy really ain't about that. Lopez, Perez, the Vasquez fight. I guess these are all a long time ago. I guess I'm being a little hard on him. Maybe I am being a little hard on him. You know. Yeah. Smidget of bitch is crazy. No. I don't even mean that. I mean that he doesn't like the scrap. He doesn't. But you're right. The bull fight, the Otabek fight. I guess I'm bugging. I think I'm bugging. Should we do a ball poll on that? Gary, he got a little bitch in him. He does. Maybe not. Maybe I'm being hard. I don't even mean it that way. I don't think he's that good. I don't think but when I say he doesn't like to rumble, that's not his fight, A, and B, he's not good there. He's not good. He kind of a little bit is like a super Eddie Hearn fighter. You know how Eddie Hearn has those British guys who are good from the outside. They're kind of athletic. But they're just not that good. Like they can box from the outside, but if you get in on them, they're not good. That's kind of how I feel about Ford. He's just a much better version of Eddie Hearn's domestic level guys. Like, he's a super version of that, but the flaws, the weaknesses are the same. What up, Carlos? You still take? Yeah, I'm taking Ford. Ford's gonna. I don't want to come off here as a Raymond Ford hater. Raymond Ford is 100% gonna beat Abraham Nova. Okay. I watched the tape on Nova. His trainer, Greg DeLuca, I'm cool with him. He's a great guy. But I'm just not a fan of Nova. I don't think he's very good. I'm still surprised. I went back and watched some of his fights with Ramirez, which he was doing good till he got stopped. He was doing good for a degree with Shaki. I just don't see him being that good. Like, I know he's had some success. He's an athletic guy. What's so good about Abraham Nova? Guys, put it in the chat. Let me know. I'm bugging here, obviously. What's so good about Abraham Nova? What's his skill set that you like about him? No, yeah, he's not. He's not. He doesn't like to fight though. Like that's what like the one skill set. If you're a fighter, I gotta see in you. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm going. Am I going too hard? Am I going too hard on him? Bitching Raymond Ford, Gary B for a bit. I guess not. I guess I'm bugging, right? Like I guess the Ford fight, the Otabek fight. I guess he's absolutely doesn't have any bitch in him. I don't know, guys. Just look at him. When you put pressure on him, he just shells up and stops fighting. Like, guys, do you really think Aaron Perez, Tony Lopez, Eddie Vasquez should you know what I'm saying? Like, should these guys be beating him? Should they, you know what I'm saying? But maybe it's not bitch. Maybe it's just he can't punch with you. He doesn't know how to angle out. He can't get it off of you. Maybe he doesn't know how to get you off him. Maybe he's not, I don't know. But like, why is it that volume and pressure absolutely gets him to show up every time? Complaining to refs. Yeah, this is an excellent point, Jeff. This is my least favorite thing any fighter can do. And Gaddy did this in the Mayweather fight. And Gaddy is like one of my heroes. And Gaddy did this, and it drives me insane. You're in a fight. Are you really going to stop and complain to a ref in the middle of a fight? If you do, you should get hit, just like Floyd hit Gaddy. Really. If you have a problem with something he's doing, do it back, go to your corner, have your corner in between rounds talk to the ref about it. Don't start complaining to the ref while you're in the middle of a fist fight. That is a very bad idea. Don't do that. I don't see bitches. All right, it's just me. You know what? I take it back. It's not that he doesn't do well with pressure. It's that he shells up and stops fighting. Did anyone else see this? Anyone else? All right. Gary, gave you 2 likes. Gee, just switched to my other phone. Appreciate you, Rando. Ball by decision. Look, the fight's going the distance. So if you like ball taken by decision, if you like Goodman, take Goodman by decision. I love the odds on on Goodman by decision, so I'm taking Goodman. But if you guys really like ball, take ball. It's a 50-50 fight. I'm not sitting here convinced telling you 100%, lock it up, Goodman's going to win. I'm leaning ever so slightly. Like I said, 55-45, 55% sure leaning towards Goodman. I also said, guys, the draw on that fight was plus 1,800. I don't know, bet a draw. I'm going to bet a draw. I'm going to throw $100 on a draw. How's that? I've been trying to pick Nova to get slept ever since he got wobbled by that Filipino guy. Yeah, and like if he's gonna get stopped, like I keep hearing his camp is really, really bad. He's not taking camp seriously. It's like, all right, could he get stopped? Like, can Ford just put pressure on, let his hands go, hurt him, and then make the ref come in and stop it? You know, like I've always said this about guys like Caleb Plant. Like, you've got enough power to hurt a guy. Once you hurt him and you outmatch a guy, just let your hands go. Just let your hands go. He's gonna sit there, cover up. You keep letting your hands go, the ref has to stop the fight, right? The guy's thinking, Holyfield versus Bert Cooper. Holyfield hit him something like 30 consecutive times. Cooper wasn't hurt, right? But Holyfield just kept hitting him, and Cooper was just standing there like this, right? And the ref finally came in and stopped the fight. Cooper looks at the ref like, I'm not hurt at all, right? But the ref's like, he hit you 30 times in a row. You didn't answer. Wait, what do you want me to do? I have to stop. I have to stop it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, can Ford... I say all of that to say this. Can Ford just hurt him, and then once he has Nova hurt, just let his hands go and make him show up and make the ref step in and stop the fight? People love Nova because of the mascot. I like the mascot too. When I went to one of his fights at the Garden, my daughter's like, you have to get a picture with the mascot. So I did. People love the mascot. I shout out that he could come in the ring with. The way you've been slandering Raymond Ford the past couple of days has been crazy. He lost a split. I'm not slandering him. I'm saying he's a good fighter. Besides fast, and he's super fast. I'm not. Does it come up as I'm slandering? All right. I'm gonna take a poll here. This is a poll. Am I a slanderous hater when it comes to Ray Ford? Yes? No? You guys vote. You guys tell me. Am I? Be honest. I don't see who votes for what here. I try to be as objective and as fair as I can. But shoot me straight. I try to shoot you guys straight. Am I being a slanderous hater towards Raymond Ford? You guys tell me. If the poll is live, I'm interested in what you guys think. I'm going to go on for about 15 more minutes and I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah, I think that complaining to refs, Tank does that when he's getting worked, makes you, I hate it. It is so, I hate it. I hate it so much. Guys, you're in a fight. Bro, you're in a fight. If you're having an issue, if the guy is elbowing you or he's pushing you, whatever he is doing, tell it to your corner and have your corner address it with the ref in between rounds. Don't take a step back in the middle of a fist fight and complain to the ref. I'm going to clock you like Floyd did. We're in a fight, bro. Nova is an overachiever. He shows up every fight and stuff, but I agree, just not very skilled. I mean, the guy was on underdog against Blue Nose Lopez. Is my parlay decent? Ball decision. Itawama, money line. Ford, money line. Wait. How? UMG. How? Oh, I'm looking at this. I'm like, how are you getting Ford money line at plus 400? Yes. Look, so this just comes down to if you think Ball is going to win. You're probably not getting that much difference. Here's the one tweak I would make. If you like Ball, take Ball. Here's the one tweak I would make. Does the fight go the distance? I would take yes. I would substitute Ball for the fight to go the distance. The odds aren't going to change that much. Unless you're super duper confident that Ball wins. I would change Ball by decision in my parlay to the fight goes the distance. Yes. It's not going to change your odds that much. But if you love Ball and if you're convinced Ball is going to win, take Ball because you will get slightly better odds. I'm just telling you how I would handle this. But I would change Ball to the decision to does the fight go the distance? Yes. Wouldn't hurt to put a little something on Goodman. I'm putting something on Goodman by decision. I don't know. The draw is a plus EV. It most likely won't hit, but if there is judges gets it's probably it's plus 1,800. It's probably not going to hit, but it could, and it's worth throwing some money on. Sneak this, no slander. You're usually straight down the middle, but you clearly don't like Raymond. It leaks out very slightly. All right, then let me know in the poll. I appreciate the serious insight. I don't trust Ergovich 100%. What do you really? I don't think Ergovich is going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. I don't think he's the man that beats Usyk. I don't even think he's a top 10 heavyweight. That being said, he beats Adelaide. This is more about, I think, Adelaide's inability to let his hands go is so damning. It's so damning. He's not that good to do this. He tries to just kind of like lay back and fight, selective with his shots. It's not going to work. He's going to get stopped. I don't even think Ergovich is good. Really. He's all right. But he's going to be Adelaide. I don't rate Adelaide. That's why I'm taking Ergovich. And like I said, I don't like Ergovich that much. That's why I really wanted to say, let's examine this for the upset. And then I watched the tape on Adelaide. I'm like, it's a no for me, bro. Ford has good potential, but it's hindered due to his ego. Everyone, if you've watched these past 2 weeks, Gary's been drilling Ford. I point out his flaws and his strengths. He's fast. He's fundamentally sound. He can angle out. He's got decent footwork. I don't see anything else in him, and I've been saying this for a while. All he is fast. If you can time him or you can overwhelm him with volume, you can have him. I don't think Nova's going to do either of those things, but that's what I see. Do you feel Ergovich Adelaide goes under 12? I think Adelaide probably stops him late. I do. I would take Adelaide by stoppage. I would look at that. If you're getting plus money on Adelaide by stoppage, I would strongly consider that. Where is the poll? Is the poll not up? Hang on 1 second. YouTube is bugging today. It's not up. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm going to start the poll now. Sorry, guys. Let me see. YouTube is it should be up now. Okay, YouTube was absolutely bugging. It's up, guys. Vote now. I'm going to go on for about 10 more minutes, so we're not going to get a ton of votes in the poll, but do vote now. Do vote now. You guys vote. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to be right back. I need to brush my coffee. I need to tell my nanny something real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Do vote in the poll. I do want your opinion. This is bugging today. YouTube is on something today. It's been working like crap all day. The poll should be live. Yo, G, will Argovich get the stoppage? I'm leaning towards yes. I do think he gets the stoppage. Isn't Argovich Adelaide a 10-rounder? Yes, I believe so. It certainly should be. Let me look that up. Yes, as far as I know, it's a 10-rounder, unless they've changed it, which I don't think they have. Oh, because he has under 12. That's why he's at. Oh, I see. I didn't even. Yes, it is. It is a 10-rounder. Yes, it's a 10-rounder. So unless, yeah. So it goes under 10. I still think it's a stoppage. I would say 8th or 9th round stoppage, probably by Argovich. Oh, that makes it a little more interesting that it's 10, not 12. I used to feel exactly that about Ford, just speed and athleticism and no depth. He developed the depth there. Now, I think I've watched his last couple of fights over and over again. I'm not seeing it, Jeb. I'm not seeing it. Oh, did I say Adelaide by stoppage? My bad. I'm bugging. Argovich by stoppage. Argovich by stoppage. I'm sorry, y'all. My brain is fried. You don't like Ford because they robbed your boy Vasquez. That's not why I don't like him. That's not why I don't like him. Gary has been hating on so hard on Ford so hard on the stream he forgot to put the poll up. What up, Havlock? No fine for you today, Havlock. No, I didn't forget to put up YouTube. Is it up now? It should be up now, right? Yeah, it's up. Guys, keep voting on the poll. Ford got beat by a midget. You're not being too hard on him. There you go. Ford was weight training for his last 2 to 3 fights at 126. He's a different guy at 130. Let's see it. Maybe. Let's see it. Let's see it. He's gonna have better legs. Maybe he's got more power at 130. He's not as drained. We'll see. We'll see. I'm really not trying to hate on the guy. Guys, do vote in the poll. Let me know if I'm a slanderous hater of Raymond Ford. I don't think I am. I have been hard on him. I'll be totally upfront about that. I've been upfront about that. But in this fight, Argovich and Adelaide, I definitely like Adelaide. I definitely like Argovich on the money line. Argovich on the money line for sure. If you can get plus money on the stoppage, I would look at plus money on the stoppage. Ford, Nova. See, I'm not being a Ford hater. I'm taking Ford. I'm taking Raymond Ford on the money line. Easy breezy bet. Raymond Ford on the money line should be sprinkled into any and all parlays because Raymond Ford, who I'm not a slanderous hater of, is going to win this fight. Bull and Goodman, you guys know how I feel about this. I like Bull. I like Goodman. This is a very close fight. It's 50-50. I like the over. The fight to go the distance is plus 115. I would take that. Bull by decision is plus 220. So that's okay. There's a bit of a difference there. I like Goodman by decision. I also like the draw. I think this is a fight that we can make money on. I would take the over. I love the over on this. I love Nick Bull by and I love the money line. I'm sorry. All right. Let me refresh. Let me take a little sip of my water here. My wires are getting fried here. Here's what I like. I like the over 10.5. I love that. I like the fight to go the distance. I like that. I like Nick Bull by decision. I'm sorry. I like Sam Goodman by decision. Let me one more time. I like the over. I like the fight to go the distance. I love at plus 500. I love the odds on Sam Goodman by decision, and I love the fight to be a draw. I think this is a very, very close fight that could go either way. I think we go the distance. You're getting tremendous odds on that. I would utilize and capitalize on this fight going over and possibly being a draw. I think I spoke correctly. Moving's in the house. You like Ford deep down inside, Gary. Ford said he's sorry for upsetting Vasquez. I was at that fight. Eddie Hearn said he has to go in and tell his fighter now that he lost. Let's go, Gary. What's up, homie? Love from the UK. What up, CBD Flower Review? It's good to have you aboard. Good to have you aboard, my man. Arguments could go the distance. He couldn't even KO his last opponent, and he was way older. Yeah, that's what I said. If you can get plus money on it, it might be worth exploring. I think he's definitely going to win the fight. Joyce only been stopped by Zhang, though. To be fair, Zhang hits dumb hard. He does. Dumb hard. All right, guys. Any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Put them in the comment section now, or I'm going to wrap this up. Again, only show of the day is this one. I'll be live again tomorrow. Guys, do vote in the poll. I'm going to end this in a minute. Appreciate everyone dropping by. You guys have been amazing. You guys are awesome, as always. Truly, truly appreciate every one of y'all. It is – let me check my poll. Oh, this is close. It's close. Guys, I don't want to end this just yet because there hasn't been a ton of y'all who have voted. So I want to let this run for a few more minutes. Let me see. Does anyone have any odds on the Pro Box card? I don't have any odds on the Pro Box card. Does anyone have anything on that? The Pro Box card's looking kind of nice. Who do you favorite in Benavidez and Beterbiev? This is tough because if you asked me this question 2 years ago, I'd take Beterbiev for sure. Now I'm thinking Beterbiev is aging. He slowed down. Guy's like damn near 40. I think Beterbiev is such a better fighter, but he's aged and he's slowed down. I don't like the way he's aged. I may lean towards Benavidez. No one's got any odds on this Pro Box card, right? It's still too early. Because it's a pretty good fight, guys. Do vote in the poll. I'm going to wrap that poll, and I'm going to end the show in a minute. Yakubov Foster. Really good fight. Castillo and Bunch, Valle, and Luis Georges. Interesting fight here, too. Anyone know about Iron Alvarez? Why do I feel like I know this guy? We got Gary Antoine Russell up on the card, too. It's a nice little card. I mean, why do I know this guy? Iron Alvarez. Hypo Gallegos. Maybe I know this guy. Maybe I don't. Maybe I've seen him fight before. I don't know. I don't know if I know this guy. All right, guys. But it's a good fight. I'm interested in breaking down the Forster fight. I want to get to that, but I need a book on it, and no one's got a book on it. Come on, DraftKings. Step up your game. Step up your game. All right. Arhi Cortez minus 170 versus Andrew Maloney. I like Cortez. I'm getting a little bit better. I'm seeing a little better odds on other books, but I like Cortez to win that fight. I don't like the way that Maloney has aged. And I think Cortez is going to be on him. I like Cortez in that fight at minus 170. I wouldn't really necessarily bet the methodology. I wouldn't lose decent odds like that on Cortez over the methodology, but I definitely like Cortez in that fight. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to check my poll one more time. Guys, last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Leave them now or forever hold your peace. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats now or forever hold your peace. Oh, okay. You guys voted that I am a hater by a fairly slim margin. I'm going to end this poll, guys. Vote in the poll now or not. I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Vote in the poll now, guys. Vote in the poll now and let me know if I'm a slanderous hater of Raymond Ford. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm ending the poll. And in the slightest, just by the slightest, I am a hater. 52 to 48%. I am a hater of Raymond Ford. All right. I can live with that. It wasn't overwhelming. I'm a slanderous hater of Raymond Ford. All right, guys. I believe both Maloney brothers are shot. I agree. Bet I'm taking Cortez. Cortez fight to go the distance. I think the odds are good enough. Just take Cortez on the money line. All right. I'm going to wrap this, guys. August 11th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.